Hey guys, welcome back to Altium Designer. So in today's video, we will go through how to uh, create new component. So each type of component comes with its default template, and we can use it as it is, or we can change it, manipulate it, and so on. So let's get straight into it. So open here the components panel right here. And you will see I have here some of the components already. Now what I can do is right click, and right here it will say create. So I will click on that. Now it opens up new window, create new component. So here it will uh, give the type of component by clicking on it and confirming with OK. So what we will choose, I will take a capacitor and click OK. And now it open up this window here. Now what we can do is, so here in the component editor, enter the component name. So I will just put in, for example, this one, put it in, and here, as you can see, it dropped down one option. Here you can choose the correct one. We also put here the description. The description. Okay, so for example, if we choose here this one right here, now this new window will appear, prompting you to utilize the component data from the cloud. You have the options to update the data as needed. So as you can see here, parameters are in, not all of them, and datasheet and models are also, everything is included. After you press OK, you can expand the advanced settings. So here for ID, I almost always give the same as it is the name right here to have some. This is how I have my base organized. Then here we can also choose the template for the component. So here is capacitor version 4. So I will leave it like that. And in the parameters, we can type in the important stuff which we need. So datasheet we can give in, housing, manufacturer code, manufacturer name is here, mount, reach, ROHS, then we have some SAP, shelf life, temperature grade, and so on. When we complete with that, we just then need to put in a footprint and symbol. So here you can then choose a new wizard or existing, and also for footprint we can put in new wizard and existing. So we can, if we open the new one, it will open new window and we will need to draw. Otherwise we can give existing and search here in our database which one we would like to have. Now, the second option which we can do to create a new component is basically that we choose one already made component, right click on it and go here to the operations and make a copy. This is much quicker way because if you have the similar component, here is for example the hat, so nothing special, but the just for the information how it's here. Now we need to rename it here uh, to the component which we have. We can change the name right here, the type. So if we copied this connector, so obviously we will need a connector. Then we need to change all these parameters here. And then maybe change this footprint and symbol if it's needed. If it's the same, I sometimes use it and leave it like it is. So I hope this video was helpful to you how to create a component. I break down two options. So I hope this helped you out. If you did, consider to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.